and welcome to Smash That Small Paper Pad, and I'm onto a new one. So I finished my, I think it was a Bow Bunny, I'm saying Curious Wonders, that's mine. It was a Bow Bunny Alice in Wonderland. So the next one I've pulled out, this wasn't the one I'd planned on moving on to, but I can't find the one I'd planned on moving on to, so now I'm moving on to this one. This is one that I've acquired as opposed to one that I've purchased, but I do quite like it. Yeah, it's very me, lots of butterflies and birds, and yeah, I'm liking it quite a lot. So I've got that, and obviously it came with these toppers as well, which is great add-ons for embellishments and bits and bobs like that. So I think I've pulled out, I've got some tags and I've got some cards in various sizes. So I don't know quite what I'm going to do. We're going to do something though. Let's just do something. Hopefully quick and easy, because last night my husband was helping to straighten out the devastation that is this room, and I'd gone to bed because I was exhausted. I hadn't slept particularly well the night before, and then he says, "Oh, I don't know what's gone in your with your camera setup, but last night as I was doing stuff," he says, "I heard this bang, this large pop, and then there was a definite burning smell. So the light works fine, the camera works fine, but we've realised what we think the problem is the battery." So yes, I now have one battery, and I have got to manage to film. I've filmed one video this morning, but I also need to film this one and another one before I go away on my holiday bobs tomorrow. So it's a bit like Russian roulette with the with the battery life. I'm hoping it's going to last, but yeah, who knows? Who knows what will actually happen? Right, I was going to turn that across, but actually that's quite nice. So let's try and preserve that. So I'll just cut that because that could be an embellishment. See, thinking ahead. Who knew it was possible? Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen with this. I'm hoping that we will get all these videos sorted, but yeah, we will find out for definite at some point or other. So yeah, as much as I would have liked to, because actually it'd be quite nice, I'm in the mood for creating, it would have been quite nice to sit and make a couple of cards and matching tags, but if I was to film all that today, it's not going to happen. Plus I have, honestly, I think I have about 3 days worth of work to do in today, so yeah, I probably shouldn't be spending most of the day crafting. It's great though that when part of your to-do list is crafting, because it's like, it's better than ironing all the clothes, getting ready for going away, but yeah. Okay, we've got these nice big flowers, so let's use some of these. Make the most of what we've got. Actually, I think I'll get this one. I've got this one. I'm just going to pop them all out now because I don't actually know what I'm doing. But why not? And then we've got this little, oh no, that's going to require being cut, which is fine, but I can't be bothered pulling my trimmer out. So yeah, the purpose of this collab is to get us to use our stash, you know, so it's not just sitting there all the time, but we're actually kind of using it and doing something with it. So that's what we're trying to do. So I mean, I have to say, I think I'm progressing fairly slowly. I don't seem to be overly quick about this. This is me moving on to my 4th one for the year, which isn't overly fast, but it's more than I would normally have done if I hadn't been doing this collab. I feel that we need something to lift this now. So what papers have I ripped out? Getting back again already. Oh, that I just feel like, oh, my fingers and thumbs. Right, where's the papers? I've lifted a load of papers out here. I just feel that we need something just to add a bit more interest to all of these layers. Oh, maybe just there. That would maybe work. That's cool. And maybe we could have another bit. I like this when you're just starting off and you can just randomly rip all the bits and it doesn't matter, you don't have to overly think it at all. Right, yeah, I think that could look quite good. We are needing to have a little bit of definition between the layers and things, so let's just get that now. I'm going to grab a pink distress ink, and I'm just going to clean my brush a little bit because I've been working with greens in my previous video, which will actually be going up on my channel after this video. So this one's going up about 3 o'clock today, and the video that I was doing previously is going up at 6. So if you're wanting to know what I was using green ink for, have a check of that. I better actually clean my mat as well. It's got some remnant green on it. Right, I'm just going to give all of this a little bit of a edging. It just helps to differentiate the layers a little bit. So I'm just going to do that, and it ties it all together as well, the fact that we've got the, you know, on all the different colours we've brought that pink in. Okay. Probably quite a bright pink, but hey, I like bright colours, so it suits me. I'm just going to take what's left on my blending mat and we will just put it in various places, like so. Okay, right, I will grab my glue. And let's get this glued down. Oops. She says. There we go. Sorry about that. Posty with a delivery. He's going, I take it that you work from home. It's like, yeah, can you tell? He's going, yeah, the amount of parcels that come here has definitely gone up. It's like, yeah, you're telling me. Right, I've just got some glittery thread. And I'm going to wrap that round because it just gives a bit of interest, and I like adding these extra little bits and bobs because it just helps to make it more uniquely yours, especially when a kit's been sort of been designed to use together. I sometimes think it can look a bit stark and a bit samey, and that's quite why I like to start ripping edges and adding little bits and pieces, and I'll probably even dry brush all of this with a bit of gesso as well, because it just helps to sort of lift it from that like topper look, if that makes sense, into something a bit different. Just realised I'm going to have to pull the project down so it's actually on camera. There we go. So that's that. And let's lift this. This. So obviously this is a fun collab. It's quite a large collab. There's loads of ladies involved in this, so we've all obviously got the same goal of wanting to use a lot more of our stash this year. So please do go and check out what all the other lovely ladies have created, because I am sure you will be inspired by their work. So I'm just adding a bit of dimension to this flower. I can't remember how I had it before, to be honest. I think that was tucked behind there somewhere. I'm just thinking that a both edge to that would be nice. And we have to get my gold pen though. Okay, so I've grabbed my gold pen and I'm just going to, I wish I'd done that on the topper as well actually, but there you go. I'm just going to draw around the edges, but it's going to bring those touches of gold that are actually in the foiled papers in as well. So just pop that down, tuck this behind here. Okay, there we go. Right, and then I was going to have a bit up here. Not bothered about cutting that because I want some of it overlapping like that, but I don't. Okay, prefer that without, to be honest, I think. Yeah, maybe we could have one there. Oops. And then I'm going to need to put something. Some roses just to hand. I'm just looking. I'm looking at what's around me. Sorry, this chair is. It's not a squeaky chair actually. It's just that it rubs against the desk. I'm going to pop that under there actually a little bit, like so. And then, yeah, that's quite nice. Or I've got this one, which might be better because we've got that stronger pink. Actually, I like this one. Okay. Decisions. Yeah, I like that, but that one's just a bit too strong, but let's just grab a bit more ink. It was just beside me, honestly. It is over there. It's because I'm working in a complete burak. Complete mess. Right, let's just grab, because it's needing a bit more definition, but the other one I had was just a bit too much. That's better. That makes all the difference in the world. And also what I might do is grab some more of this thread. I love working with thread on projects. I think it just very quickly adds a very interesting texture. So let's lift that, and I'm going to pop a big bit of glue there and literally just drop that in. Okay. Then I will grab another big blob of glue, like so, and pop that there. And now we've got that thread sort of spilling out of the flower, which is just gorgeous. Right, now, I think a few little gems and bits and bobs. Okay, so I found these pink pearls. I think they will be much more suited to my project, so let's just pull them out of their packaging, and I'm going to put two just here by the straight of that topper, like so. And then I like to have them sort of tucked in and around, splaying out of any floral element that I may have. So I'm just going to pop a few there, and then maybe some on this side as well. And I think that's probably neat and done. I'm wondering whether to quickly put a tag together with some of the scraps that we've got just sitting here. These are the scraps as we go. As I said, the only thing that's sort of worrying me is I've just got a little diddy tag there. Right, let's see how we got on. I'm not even going to think, I'm just going to stick. I'm just going to stick down and see what happens. So, because sometimes that's just the best way of creating. So, down like that, that's covered most of it. It's great because we're sort of using the scraps up as we go. Right, I'm going to pop a little bit of that just coming down the side, because the torn edge adds a nice bit of interest there. Okay, like so. Right, and then I think I'm going to fussy cut out this floral element at the bottom, because I think that could make quite a nice feature piece. Let's just get the excess. It's much easier to fussy cut if you get rid of the excess. So I'll get that down, and then we'll maybe pop this on 3D foam again, just for added interest, but that's quite a nice wee contrast there. So it's very quickly coming together, and I think this is a brilliant thing. Once you've made something, you know, because we do tend to get on top of our scraps. I did sort of start this series of you know, crafting with my end of the day scraps, and I did have them all kept, but in the process of moving to the I'm now in my spare room as opposed to in the loft, a lot of stuff's got moved, and you know, I think my husband probably saw this pile of scraps and thought it was rubbish, but I will restart that again. I'm just trying to work out what on earth I'm actually doing. Right, we'll stick that down. We're needing to cover that top bit somehow, but I'm thinking I might actually, instead of the papers, I've got this washi, just to take away the starkness of that, but possibly, oops, I could bring this in a little bit, it says. Right. Let's just take away that starkness. Oops. Might be best if I get the scissors out. Make life a tad easier. And then what I could do is also just stick the leftover bit here, so it'll peep out over those flowers. Right. And then let's just get our the leftover ink that was on my card. I've just sort of pop that there, and then that's blended that in, and I'll get a bit here as well. There we go. It's amazing doing something as simple as that, a bit of a distress ink around the corner, what that difference that can make to how the overall project sits together. So take my 3D foam off. I'm going to add in a bit of wet glue because it gives me a little bit of wiggle room, like so. And then we did have a sheet of sentiments and toppers somewhere, so I'll see if I can just pull that out. I've got this one here, best friend. So yeah, I might just what am I like? Making decisions is so difficult sometimes. I feel like that would be nice there, but it maybe just needs a wee strip of paper or something. What paper scraps do we have lying about the place? Let's just cut this. It's got some nice foiling on it, so it might make a nice little feature. And I'll just turn that into a bit of a banner. So, and then I will grab the rest of the ink off this again, just edge it. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and then we can pop this across here, and then stick this down here. Neaten that up and then get out our pearls. And just pop those down at the side of that sentiment there. Or maybe just this side. Yeah, they're a bit big for that side. We'll put them this side. And a third, because I like all of these. There you go, all slightly different colours, but that's quite pretty. Right, so I'm just going to clear my desk somewhat and zoom in a little bit. Okay, so that's the card and tag finish. That's the start of my makes with this particular paper pad. I'll keep working on that throughout the month. I doubt I'll get through the paper pad, I'm too busy this month, but I'll have a little chip away and then we can make something again together next month on the 25th. Please do go and check out what all the other lovely ladies have done. I know that you'll be inspired, and they are absolutely brilliant at smashing their paper pads, so if you want to learn how to get through your paper pads more quickly, check out what they have to offer. So thanks again, actually, as I'm looking at this, thanks again for watching. If you have enjoyed it here, please do consider liking and subscribing, and I'll be back again very soon. And as I said, I just looked at that and thought it needs edged. I much prefer things edged. So yeah, there we go. Added a bit of gold edging to that. While I'm at it, let's just do the card. Why not? And do it in between the torn edges of this. I do always think an edging makes such a difference. I've lost my black pen, would you believe? I know. I've got to tidy up for leaving today because we're going on our holidays today now that they've lifted the restrictions and you can stay overnight. We can go and visit my in-laws, so that's nice. We're going to be going away for a week and we've got somebody in that I can't sit in, so we're all organised and ready to go. Anyway, enough faffing for me, that's definitely me this time, and I'll see you again. Take care then, bye!